Stepsters! I'm Lasya.
And I'm Kritika, and we're your trainers from Future Steps.
Today we're going to be learning about paragraph writing. Writing paragraphs is like building with blocks. Each paragraph tells a complete mini story with a beginning, middle, and end. Let's explore how to craft perfect paragraphs that will make your writing shine.
So, what is a paragraph? A paragraph is a group of sentences that all talk about one main idea. Every paragraph starts on a new line, either with an indent or a space between the paragraphs. And so remember that each paragraph has one main topic, contains related sentences, so sentences that are related to that topic, and then it always begins with an indent or a space. Now, for an example paragraph would be, dogs are great pets. They love to play. They wag their tails when happy. Usually, a paragraph is about 3 to 5 sentences. So, this is three sentences, so it's going to be considered a paragraph.
So let's look at the different steps to take to make a good paragraph. First, let's start with step one, which is choosing a topic. So, for example, it could be my favorite animal. So, in this paragraph, you can write about a pet or a wild animal you love. Share what makes it special to you. Or you can write about a weekend activity. So, tell about something fun you did on Saturday or Sunday with friends or family. Finally, you could also talk about food that you love. Describe your favorite food, how it tastes, smells, and why you enjoy it so much. Pick something you know well so you'll have plenty to say. And like Kritika said before, make sure that everything in that paragraph relates to one another. So each sentence in that paragraph should relate to your topic and shouldn't be out of context.
hmm So, if you're talking about a dog, and then one of the sentences is like, I have a cat, that wouldn't go well. That's why. Now, your second step would be to write a topic sentence. So, the topic sentence is the first sentence in your paragraph. It tells readers your main idea. That is why it's called a topic sentence, because it has a topic. It has your main topic. So, think of it like the title of your paragraph. It sets up what comes next. For example, ice cream is my favorite treat. So, from this topic sentence, we can assume that the topic is about ice cream. And the person who's writing this loves ice creams. So remember that a topic sentence comes first, it names your topic, and it should capture interest. And what we mean by capturing interest is that if I read your topic sentence, I would want to read your entire paragraph. So make it fun and make it interesting. So a lot of people love ice cream, right? And ice cream is my favorite treat. The reason why it captures interest is because they're talking about a popular treat and it's really good, right?
Step three, add supporting details. So for the topic sentence, like before, ice cream is my favorite treat. You can add details like it comes in many flavors. Cold ice cream cools me on hot days, and my family eats it for special celebrations. So adding 2 to 4 detailed sentences that support your main idea or your topic sentence with facts, examples, or reasons can increase the amount of support and details you put into that paragraph. And it will also increase the reader's attention to continue reading your paragraph.
Yeah. And then your step four is to finish with a closing sentence. So this is your last and final step. A closing sentence wraps up your paragraph like like tying a bow on a present. Like you see in the picture here, once you're done wrapping your present, you tie a bow around it. That is like, okay, I'm done with wrapping this present. That's how a closing sentence is. I'm done with wrapping up my paragraph. So, a paragraph has your topic sentence, which introduces the main idea. Then there are supporting details, like Lasia said, explain with examples, facts, etc. And then there's a closing sentence. For example, that's why I love ice cream the best. So, the closing should remind readers of your main point or sum up your thoughts. So, in this example, when they say that's why I love ice cream the best, the main topic of ice cream is on there and it sums up their thoughts because their topic sentence was that ice cream is their favorite treat. So this just sums up everything they talked about.
Now it's step 5. So this is checking your work. Firstly, if you have one main idea, so ask yourself this questions. Does every sentence connect to your topic? And do every sentence talk about the same main idea? Step 2, or like point 2, you need to look out for capitals and punctuation. So did you start with capitals and end with punctuation? Point 3 is, have you had enough detail in your paragraph? So do you have at least 3 sentences with good information in your paragraph to support your main idea and your main topic sentence? And point 4 is read it aloud. So does it sound smooth when you read it aloud, or does it sound, not out of place at some sentences? If so, go back and check your details and see if they're connected to the main idea, and check if your capitals and punctuations are correct to make it sound better.
Yep. And then let's look at a full example. So this paragraph is about my pet cat. So that's a title, which isn't really needed for paragraph specifically, but we have it just for our example. So our topic sentence here is my cat is funny. Our first detail is he chases yarn around the house. Our second detail is sometimes he hides in boxes and jumps out. And our closing sentence is my silly cat always makes me laugh. And it all goes back to the topic sentence because the topic sentence was my cat is very funny. And the closing sentence is my silly cat always makes me laugh. So so you can see how it connects because my cat is very funny and then always makes me laugh. It's technically the same thing, but paraphrase. So let's read out this entire example. My cat is very funny. He chases yarn around the house. Sometimes he hides in boxes and jumps out. My silly cat always makes me laugh. So notice how everything connects.
Now let's try one together. Prompt practice. Let's practice writing a paragraph about playing tag. Your topic sentence, let's make it, I like playing tag. Detail 1, we run around the playground trying not to get tagged. Detail 2, I play with my friends during recess. Detail 3, the best place to play is on the grass field. And the closing is tag is fun for everyone. So if you notice, every single sentence connects to the other one. The first sentence and the closing sentence, like Kritika said before, relate to each other. And in this way, we can definitely confirm that everything is connected to one another. So in that way, now we know that this whole paragraph is definitely good and is ready to go. Now try writing your own paragraph about your favorite game or your favorite food or your favorite family member or anything.
Okay, so now we're just gonna have a paragraph power recap. So just a summary of everything we learned today. So first thing you're supposed to do is choose a topic. Pick something you know well, and then write a topic sentence. Write your main idea first. Add details, include 2 to 4 supporting sentences, and then finally add a closing sentence to wrap up your paragraph. And then, like we all said, continue practicing. Keep writing to get better. Remember, the more you write, the better your paragraphs will become. So continue writing as many paragraphs as you can and write them about a bunch of different topics because it's always fun. So that's all we have for you today. That was our entire paragraph video. Continue writing paragraphs and practicing. We will see you in our next video. If you have any comments, concerns, or questions, or video requests, comment down below. Or you can email us. So that'll be nice because we're probably going to reply to you either way. Commenting to this video would probably be the best if you'd like to do that because we look at all of our comments. And that's all we have for you today. Remember, continue practicing. Remember the format of your paragraphs. And remember that each sentence in a paragraph needs to be a complete sentence.
Yep.
So see you in our next video then. Goodbye.
Bye, Stepsters.